Today, we have a serious and important topic to discuss. After the first wave of NFL free agency signings, our team made some strategic moves, but there are still clear gaps in the roster. The 2025 season is approaching, and if we want to see the Commanders competing for something big, some key pieces still need to be added. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. What is your biggest concern for this season? Let's break down what's missing for our team to become truly competitive. Starting with the pass rusher position, we have a massive hole left by Dante Fowler Jr. He was crucial last season, racking up 10.5 sacks and wreaking havoc on opposing offensive lines. His move to the Cowboys left a gap that has yet to be filled. Yes, we brought in reinforcements through free agency, but none of them have the explosiveness, versatility, and pure talent that Fowler Jr. had. If we don't get a proper replacement, our pass rush could take a major hit, which is not good for our defense. Now, looking at possible solutions, there are some intriguing options both in free agency and the draft. One name that could be a great addition is Zadarius Smith. The veteran edge rusher has experience, knows how to apply pressure, and could be a great fit in Dan Quinn's defensive system. But if Washington decides to look at the draft, Donovan could be a name to watch. One way or another, the Commanders must bring in someone who can maintain a high level of intensity in the pass rush. If not, our defense could end up being one of the team's biggest weaknesses in 2025. Another major issue is the lack of a tall, physical wide receiver who can make contested catches and be a real threat in the red zone. Last season, our team managed with a group of smaller receivers, but if we want to take our offense to the next level, we need a reliable target for third down situations and plays inside the 20-yard line. Just imagine how much better the offense could be with a player who can dominate in the red zone. With Jaden Daniels leading the charge, a receiver with this skill set could be the missing piece to make our offense unstoppable. Looking at the current roster, the situation is concerning. Right now, the only taller receiver is Mike Strachan, who has just 6 career receptions in the NFL. We need someone more reliable. Deebo Samuel, for example, has never been a major red zone target, and our offense desperately needs a player who can make a difference in that area. The best solution? The draft. If Washington truly wants to improve this position, they should target a young, promising player who can contribute immediately. But will the front office make the move? On top of that, another big need is at the safety position. Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr. value big, versatile defenders who can cover well and help against the run. Right now, we have Quan Martin and Will Harris as our main safeties, but if one of them goes down with an injury, our defense could be in serious trouble. Depth is essential in the NFL, and Washington needs to add another piece to strengthen this defensive unit. One interesting free agent option is Damontae Kazee. The veteran has played under Quinn before and was excellent with the Atlanta Falcons, recording 7 interceptions in a single season. He could be a valuable addition, bringing experience and stability to our defense. Plus, Kazee wouldn't come with a hefty price tag, making this a smart move for the front office. And with a player of his caliber alongside Harris and Martin, our secondary would be much more reliable. Looking at the draft, the Commanders have good opportunities to find a versatile safety who can contribute on defense and special teams. If the team takes this route, they can develop a young player within the system and ensure more stability for the future. But the question is, will the front office invest in this position, or will they rely on the current rotation? Only time will tell. The reality is that the Commanders are on the right track, but they still need adjustments to become a true contender. The lack of a dominant pass rusher, a tall and physical wide receiver, and a reliable safety are problems that cannot be ignored. If the front office makes the right moves, we could have a much more balanced and competitive team in 2025. But if these gaps remain unaddressed, we risk repeating the same mistakes of the past. Now, I want to hear from you, Commanders fans. Which of these positions do you think is the biggest need right now? Do you believe the front office will act quickly to fix these issues? Let's talk about it in the comments.